Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Become Successful. Let me post this. This week, um, oh man, let me see my YouTube link. So we're talking about changing the past, and that's what I've talked about this week, basically. However, I was going to talk about the the 5 steps, which I talked about. Now on my Instagram, just to address this, there were quite some comments that I wanted to also address. And they were basically on past, healing from the past. There's one particular comment that I want to get to. Mm, let's see. And this one's definitely, there are quite some topics, I'll take one after the other. But I'm still trying to get to that. So it's about changing the past. So this week I broke it down into about five. I'm not sure I posted all the videos. Maybe I have one more to post. So one of them is, I said you should allow yourself feel the emotions. Allow yourself feel the emotions. Um, this simply means that there are certain things that you have gone through in the past. Um, some could have been as a result of your doing, some may not be as a result of your doing. Um, but I can't find that comment at the moment. But however, so that is basically, so some could be as a result of your doing, some may not be as a result of your doing. But regardless of whatever it is, like some people did not have the presence of their parents and they regret their past. They wish it was better, than what it is. I saw one on a show on YouTube yesterday, While as a result of that, their, you know, traumatic past, the lady said, that she wasn't sure she could love anyone and that it was going to affect her future relationship and all the likes. And I say that, there's a common saying that hurt people hurt others as well. So, but she's conscious of that, and that's the reason why I said, feel those emotions and what do you do with it? So in our own case, she said, well, she was going to become a better person and would not want that to happen to someone else. And so she began to plan on how to become better. And that takes me to the other uh, one I talked about is, you know, um, counter those negative behaviors that you regret, you know. And I said you can counter it with positive affirmations. Um, y- just like I said in the video that, there are some that you would feel and wish that, you know, there are some parts that you really feel like you could go back there and these are not regrets. They're actually two types. It's either you regret your past or you relish your past. So in this case, I'm really talking about the regrets from the past. So you have to um, you can counter that with the positive affirmation and allow yourself time to heal. All those things take time. It does take time. It takes time to heal from the past. It takes time. It does take time. You know, there are many things that that could happen. I think I also gave an example of just being, I mean, failing an exam. Now, someone that fails an exam, it comes with regret, you know, and you feel, oh man, I could have done what is that thing that you could have done better, and that you can only know that going into the past, replaying those moments, and then observing those things that you've done that you could have done better, and then you change some of those habits and implement newer ones that could help you. In so doing, you you then become better. You become better at what you do. You are more observant. You probably read more. Maybe the approach um, that you implemented wasn't the best for you. You know, when I was in college, my undergraduate days, we would go to read in classrooms at night, and that wasn't my style. So my friends would invite me over, and we would go and read somewhere, and the mosquito would have dealt it us. I would sleep all night. I told them, "No, this I'm not cut out for this." I would be in the comfort of my room, whatever few hours I apply to that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I kept my own approach. I tried to change to their own style of reading, but it didn't work out for me. Not for any other thing. It's just that I'm I think my I found a style that was, you know, I was comfortable with. I would say that. So whatever it is, you can change your approach. The mission is the same. You want to pass, whatever it is. Um, like people that have lost their loved ones, there's no changing that. You know, may- for whatever reason, um, and you can use that to apply yourself more, uh, knowing that life is fickle. Those are you can apply that into your what you're doing at the moment and be consistent. You can fuel the the journey now with those. You can apply those emotions to what you're doing and become better. You know. The other one was setting new goals to counter those regrets. You have to set new goals. You have identified those traumatic past. So what are you gonna do with it? You set new goals. Setting new goals just simply means you you want to create a better future, because where we are today is as a result of what we planned yesterday. Even if you don't plan, it's a decision not to. And that's a decision on its by itself. So setting new goals will help to counter the regrets. You set new goals to whatever you're trying to achieve this time around. And then you don't just set those new goals. You have to, when you set it, you have to do it. That is by having an accountability partner or someone that you gets to monitor if you're achieving those things. It's important to have an accountability partner. And some could be your spouse, you know, for those that are married. And for others, the younger ones, I would say a mentor, someone you are accountable to, someone that can monitor your progress and, hold you by your words. And for those that their parents are still, I would basically say that you need an accountability partner. And then last one is you have to be a better version of yourself. You know what the past must have cost you, maybe slow down your development or things like that. But you don't want somebody else to go through that, or possibly you don't want it to repeat itself. I sent out um, a quote yesterday. Let me look that up on my TikTok and on my Facebook. And that is, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. So now, if you have made a mistake in the past and you do not address those mistakes, is they are bound to reoccur. And this is not holding grudges against anyone. Or, say for instance, you had you were in a relationship that went that south, or a friend, or a betrayal, or whatever it is. And if you cannot identify certain things, some could have been as a result of your action, and some could have been as a result of that experience, maybe the person or whatever situation. What are those things you could have done to make it better? And if you do not remember those things, you are bound to repeat whatever has happened in the past. You know, so it's so important that you pick the lessons, not holding grudges. Don't never hold a grudge. Settle disputes on time, but don't forget the lesson that it taught you. Never forget the lesson that it teaches you. So that is about it. Questions. I would like to read from you in the comment section. How can you change the past? Are there other ways by which you can change the past? I would like to read from you. And if you have a better approach to managing such a situation, maybe it's a traumatic past, please let me read from you. Just I put that in the comment section. You can also send me a message as well, that if you want me to share some of your stories, and we can teach each everyone with so those stories. I would like to read from you. You can send me a message on the comment section. I would post my email address as well, my Gmail. I've forgotten this handle. Let me look it up if I still. It's not the one that I use the most, but so Benzi Web Solutions. I'll post that. Benzi Web Solutions at gmail.com. So that is in the comment section. And that's all I have for today. I'll catch you on next Saturday, same time. That will be 6 a.m. Central Time and 1 p.m. West African Time. I'll catch you on the next episode. The next thing I'll be talking about, I think already on my Facebook page at Real Yemi Osho. I post on there every day, Monday through Friday. Also, I post on my TikTok account. There also I post every day. Others at Yemi Osho TikTok. Let me put it in the comment section. At Yemi.Osho 2. I post on Monday through Friday, and so you can catch me on there Monday through Friday, and then we'll meet here again on Saturday to discuss, do a summary of whatever we've discussed Monday through Friday. It's gonna be another topic which we address challenges or questions that have been posed before. And that's all I have. Catch me on next week. same time. Bye.